arm of the RTA in 1984.
The Rock Island District carries well over 750,000 passengers a month in the 40 miles between LaSalle Street and Joliet, making it one of the important cogs in the region's transportation system. One of the places that passengers on the Rock Island District see on their way is the 47th Street Maintenance Facility, also known as the Rocket House for the fleet of Rock Island Railroad passenger trains called Rockets that used to be serviced here. This facility does heavy repairs on cars and locomotives. During our visit, the staff was busy overhauling coaches used on the BNSF lines to Aurora, which we will visit in a few minutes. It's mind-boggling how many details have to be kept track of in this process. Metra employee Bruce Frakes explained some of what an overhaul entails.
Basically what we're doing is doing a complete rehabilitation of the car, which consists of tearing out all the interior walls, the wainscot panels, the pier panels, and the frieze panels, and we replace all the wall panels. Lighting fixtures, we remove all the upper and lower level light fixtures, and we take them to the bench, replace the ballast, the wiring, any bad sockets, all new shades, completely rebuild them, and then once we get the walls back in, we put the lights back up. Floor heat, what we're doing is running all new conduit and wiring for the lower floor heat. This is the handrail here. What we do is have the handrail stripped by a contractor, and then we just repaint the handrail. The center section, which was used to be pigeonholes, we cut the entire center section of the car down, which is your main heat duct. So what we're going to do is, we've had new brackets fabricated, and we're going to install those brackets along with sheet metal panels. So we'll rebuild the entire ductwork. The upper level ceiling panels, basically what we do is take off all the upper level ceiling panels, and those will be replaced with new. The lavatory, the walls will be all new stainless steel, new toilet retention, new light fixture in the toilet ceiling. Door operators, all 4 door operators will be replaced with a new style door operator, so that when the doors close, it'll be voice enhanced. That requires installing a new relay panel here. We put in a new relay panel to put the voice enhanced doors in. Side loading doors, we put new side loading doors in with new windows. This is your air conditioning temperature control panel. We remove the air conditioning temperature control panel. We install all new relays. These are your PLC boards. We replace all the PLC boards and rewire this whole panel. And then we upgrade the air conditioning system from R22 to 134A. We have a door track heater here, and basically when the temperature falls below freezing, your door track heater comes on to keep snow and ice off this bottom step. So what we do is we take off, there's a cover, we take off the cover, and this is a heat strip, and we disconnect this heat strip and put a new heat strip in. Things like this that you couldn't do in service, or you're going to tie the car up too long. If we do it now during rehab, we shouldn't have to worry about it for another 10 years. Okay, this is the trucks on the BN cars before they go out for rebuild. So basically you can see how the gaskets, the rubber gaskets start deteriorating. the shocks start leaking, you start getting loose bolts, bushings. They renew all those components, and they check to make sure the casting has no cracks or defects in the casting. And then once they do that, they start building the truck back with new components, new springs, new bolts, new gaskets, anything it needs.
Once the work is done, the coach will look shiny and new to the passengers and will be good for another 10 years before the next overhaul. The next line on our tour is the one that currently has the lowest level of service, the Heritage Corridor running the 37 miles from Union Station to Joliet. Currently, there are 3 commuter trains a day that use this particular route. This railroad was once the Gulf, Mobile, and Ohio. For years, the GM&O ran 1 commuter train each way a day over this route. Metra has tripled the service and has plans for further increases in the future. Joliet is the terminal for the Heritage Corridor service. People sometimes wonder why 2 lines serve Joliet. Of course, each line has different intermediate stops, but also this arrangement gives Joliet passengers the choice of which Chicago station suits them best, Union Station or LaSalle Street Station. One of the things that can be seen here at Joliet and many other Metra stations are these announcement boards, which can provide announcements to routes or even individual stations.
Metra commuters on the Rock Island line awaiting your next outbound train to Chicago. Train number 619. Be advised the train is currently running 56 minutes behind schedule due to earlier grade crossings. Apologize for any inconvenience we may have caused you, and we thank you for your patience.
These people at Metra headquarters in downtown Chicago keep passengers informed over the entire Metra system.
Attention, attention, Rock Island commuters at Hickory Creek. Train 508 due to depart Hickory Creek at 9:41. This train will be boarding from platform 2. I repeat, platform 2. Thank you.
From here, patrons are given both verbal and visual announcements relating to train status. This level of service has been made possible by a new global positioning satellite tracking system that pinpoints the location of each Metra train. Operators can quickly see where a train is, as well as ascertain on-time status. This is certainly an improvement over the old times when passengers just stood waiting at their stations, wondering when the train would show up. Metra's other south side line is the Southwest service running the 30 miles from Union Station to Orland Park. This line was once owned by the old Wabash Railroad, and this commuter service is a direct descendant of a local passenger train that the Wabash once ran to Decatur. This line is now leased by Metra from Wabash successor Norfolk Southern. Metra has plans to increase service and extend operations 10 miles south to Manhattan to serve this rapidly growing area of Chicagoland. Our next stop on the Metra system is by far the busiest line, the Burlington Northern Santa Fe. Carrying nearly 1.2 million people per month, the Burlington route commuter trains are impressive to watch as they thunder one after another during the early morning rush hour. Running the 38 miles from Aurora to Chicago, the Metra BNSF line runs over 90 trains per day over this route. This is an extremely busy piece of railroad, as in addition to the commuter trains, freight traffic and Amtrak trains use this line as well. But the most impressive trains on the route are the fleet of Metra commuter trains that come in rapid succession.
Four trains a day, 58,000 passengers, a truly classic and classy operation. 3-track main line with critically located crossovers, allowing the BN to operate a truly magnificent service with rush hour trains just one after another. It's just amazing to see this during rush hour. The BN, of course, was originally the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy, and their commuter service, like the other ones, goes way back to before 1900.
BNSF trains all terminate at Chicago Union Station. With some trains carrying upwards of 1,400 people, Union Station becomes a busy place as people stream out of their trains and head for their office buildings.
So we have crunch periods. Starting about 7, we're really building towards 7:30, and from 7:30 to 8:30, these stations are just amazing places to watch, to see the hordes, the thousands of people. On some of our rush hour trains, we bring in up